Right now, multiple weather models are locking in on something big, and I mean really big. We are looking at not one, not two, but potentially 3 winter storms lined up back to back to back, hitting the United States over the next 7 days. Some areas could see over a foot of snow, others could get dangerous freezing rain and ice. And if you live anywhere from Nebraska to New England, you need to hear this right now. Here is what I am going to do for you in this video. I am going to break down exactly when each storm hits, where the heaviest snow falls, which cities get ice instead of snow, and the exact timing so you know when to prepare. And stick around because at the 5-minute mark, I am going to show you something the models are hinting at for the first 2 weeks of March that could change everything, including the return of severe weather across the Great Plains. But first, let me set the stage. The jet stream right now is doing something wild. We have a massive dip, a deep trough, still parked along the East Coast. That is keeping temperatures well below average across the Northeast. Meanwhile, these little Alberta clippers keep forming up in Canada and sliding down across the Great Lakes. They have been pelting New England with snow all week. Boston has already picked up over 3 inches just from these small systems. New York City, same story. Hartford, Providence, Portland, Maine, all getting clipped by these fast movers. Now here is where it gets interesting. By Thursday and Friday, a new storm system develops across the Ohio Valley. This one is not the main event. Think of it as the opening act. It could drop 2 to 4 inches of snow across Columbus, Pittsburgh, Charleston, West Virginia. Washington, D.C. might see some flurries Thursday afternoon, Baltimore too. Even parts of central New Jersey and Long Island could wake up to a light dusting Friday morning. But again, this is not the big one. The big one starts building Saturday night. And this is where I need you to pay attention. A very intense high-pressure system is going to develop across the northern plains and the Midwest. We are talking a 1040 millibar high. That is a beast. That high pressure is going to act like a dam, pulling Arctic air straight down from Canada into Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois. Des Moines could drop into the single digits Saturday night. Chicago, low teens. Minneapolis, below 0. But here is the thing. On the south side of that Arctic high, moisture is going to start surging northward from the Gulf of Mexico. And when that warm, moist air slams into that wall of cold air, that is when the fireworks begin. Sunday morning, March 1st. Mark that date. A long band of snow starts developing from Omaha, stretching all the way through Des Moines, across central Illinois near Springfield, into Indianapolis, and then reaching toward Columbus and into Pennsylvania. By Sunday afternoon, this thing explodes. We are talking heavy snow rates, 1 to 2 inches per hour in some spots. The global forecast system model is showing 8 to 12 inches of snow in a tight band from eastern Nebraska all the way into the upper mid-Atlantic. Now let me give you the city-by-city breakdown because I know that is what you are here for. Omaha, snow starts Sunday morning around 8 a.m. Heavy snow by afternoon, could see 6 to 10 inches total. Lincoln, same timing. Des Moines, snow begins by noon Sunday. Heaviest Sunday evening into overnight, possible 8 to 12 inches. Kansas City, this is tricky. You are right on the rain-snow line. You could start with freezing rain and sleet Sunday afternoon, then transition to snow Sunday night. Total ice accumulation could be a 1/4 inch or more before it switches over. St. Louis, same deal. Freezing rain and sleet Sunday afternoon into evening. Very dangerous travel conditions. Springfield, Missouri, wintry mix early, then moderate snow overnight. Now moving east. Indianapolis, snow arrives Sunday evening. Heaviest overnight Sunday into Monday. 6 to 10 inches possible. Chicago, snow starts late Sunday afternoon. Heaviest bands push through Sunday night. Could see 6 to 8 inches on the south side, maybe less on the north side, depending on where that rain-snow line sets up. Milwaukee, 4 to 6 inches starting Sunday evening. Detroit, snow begins Monday morning early. 4 to 8 inches possible through Monday afternoon. Cleveland and Akron, snow starts overnight Sunday. Could pick up 6 to 10 inches by Monday evening. Pittsburgh, heavy snow Monday morning through afternoon, 6 to 8 inches likely. Buffalo, moderate to heavy snow Monday. Could add another 5 to 8 inches on top of what they have already gotten this winter. And the Northeast. Oh man, the Northeast. Here is what nobody tells you. The Northeast has already been absolutely hammered this winter, and it is about to get hit again. This storm tracks right into New England by Monday. New York City, snow arrives Monday morning. heavy at times through Monday afternoon. The global forecast system shows 8 to 10 inches. The European model is more conservative at 3 to 6 inches. The truth is probably somewhere in between. Philadelphia, similar timing. Snow Monday morning, heaviest midday, 4 to 8 inches. Trenton, same. Hartford and New Haven, Monday afternoon into evening, 6 to 10 inches. Boston, heavy snow Monday afternoon and evening, could push 6 to 8 inches. Providence, same window. Albany, this is ground zero, could be looking at 10 to 12 plus inches starting Monday morning and not stopping until Tuesday. Syracuse, Rochester, heavy snow Monday through Tuesday, 8 to 12 inches easy. Washington, D.C., you are on the warm side of this system. Mostly rain with a brief changeover to snow Monday morning. Maybe an inch or two of slush. Baltimore, slightly better chances for accumulation, 2 to 4 inches possible. Richmond, mostly rain. Raleigh, rain. But do not stop watching yet because there is an ice threat that is very real. From Kansas City through southern Illinois, across southern Indiana, into southern Ohio, through West Virginia, and stretching all the way into Maryland and Delaware, there is a corridor where freezing rain and sleet could cause major problems. We are talking a quarter to half-inch of ice in some spots. That does not sound like much until you realize that a quarter-inch of ice on power lines and trees can bring them down. If you live in this zone, charge your devices. Have flashlights ready. Fill up your gas tank before Sunday. Now remember, I told you to stick around for the 5-minute mark. Here it is. After this storm clears out Tuesday, the models are already showing signs of another storm forming Wednesday into Thursday. That is storm number 3 in about 5 days. Predictability drops off at that range, but the signal is there on both the global forecast system and the European model. The Northeast could be looking at yet another round of significant snow midweek, and then the pattern flips. By the end of the first week of March, the Climate Prediction Center is showing a massive warm-up developing across the entire lower 48. We are talking about above-average temperatures spreading from the southern plains all the way to the northeast. Oklahoma City could hit 81 degrees on Sunday while Iowa sits in the 20s. That temperature contrast is insane, and you know what that kind of contrast breeds? Severe weather. The Great Plains, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, the Southeast, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, all of these areas need to start watching the long-range forecast closely. The first 2 weeks of March are looking increasingly active for tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds. March is shaping up to be a very busy month for severe storms. Now let me quickly hit the areas I have not covered yet. The Pacific Northwest is dealing with an atmospheric river event right now. Seattle, Portland, heavy rain through the weekend. The Rockies have winter storm warnings posted. Denver could see 3 to 5 inches of snow by Friday. Salt Lake City, moderate snow this weekend. The Deep South, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, Jacksonville, you are mostly warm and dry through this period. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Deep South Texas could even push into the low 90s later this week. Phoenix, Los Angeles, San Diego, your cool down did not last long. Temperatures bouncing right back to above average. Las Vegas, warming back up into the 60s. San Francisco, mild and dry. Sacramento, same. Boise, a little snow possible this weekend, but nothing major. Anchorage, you are actually getting colder while the lower 48 warms up. That is the pattern flip in action. So let me put this all together for you one more time. Storm 1. Thursday into Friday, light to moderate snow, Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic. Storm 2, the big one, Sunday, March 1st through Tuesday, March 3rd. Heavy snow from the Central Plains all the way to New England with a dangerous ice zone from Kansas City to West Virginia. Storm 3, possibly Wednesday into Thursday, another winter weather event for the Northeast. Do not miss the next video because I am going to have updated snowfall totals once the models lock in even further. The forecast will sharpen over the next 48 hours and I will have everything you need to know. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment right now and tell me where you are watching from. Your city, your state. I will do my best to give you a specific forecast for your area in the comments or in the next video. And if you think this is the last we have seen of winter, think again. What is developing for mid-March could be even more dramatic than anything we have seen so far. I am going to break that down in the next video. You do not want to